Welcome back online, guys. TomoGotchi here, and I did a little bit more. Here's what my team currently looks like. I got an egg because apparently Spinarak and Weedle like each other. That's perfectly fine. Oh, and I also didn't get this. Apparently bug Pokemon like forest terrain, so... Oh, it's holding something. Poison Barb. Fair enough. Oh, Caterpie too. Silky Thread. I actually do need that. And I just dropped most of my bug Pokemon in this one area. I know it's a bit cramped at the moment. But unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do at the moment. Until I can chop these big trees down. Right, so I did promise a story. On the other hand, I'm like, did I not talk about this story already? Oh yeah, by the way, in between episodes, I got ambushed by a Pseudo-Woodo and it was really stupid, so that slowed me down a bit. I also caught a Girafarig and didn't have room for it, so I'm going to retrieve that now. Oh wait, but I can't retrieve it because I've got a full team. Okay. I think I might have told this story on my Pokemon Crystal playthrough, but if I haven't, then I guess there's no real harm in telling it again. Especially since it's Pokemon related. So, oh, okay, Butterfree. I don't suppose... it could be high level. I don't mind Butterfree. I actually do want encounters. Oh! Have I hatched the egg already? Well, that's perfectly fine. Okay, another Weedle. You never know, it could have been a shiny, I don't know. So Weedle came out the egg. That's not a problem for me. It is... Oh, it's level 5. I could keep it as an alternate. Then again, I can have it around just in case... Just when it evolves into a Beedrill. Why not? It's just evolve. Then again, I need to get into encounters before I can do that, can't I? That's not the Girafarig. Alright, what have we got? Because I do need to level up. Combi, it's male though. It's fine. I do have both a male and a female, so it's fine. So I'm just going to grind. Right, story time. I know, right? So, I got Pokemon Gold, but I got a weird version of Pokemon Gold. It was like... Because I went to Ventura, and I saw it on the window, I'm like, oh, it's Pokemon Gold! But it wasn't the real Pokemon Gold. What it was, I think it was a bootleg. And I remember it like it was yesterday. The biggest giveaway was that the cartridge was black. It wasn't gold like the official cartridges was. Is that a combi? Is that a cutie fly? I want it. I'm even happy. You know what? Roam free. Don't care. I want this. Sorry to interrupt the story, but I want Cutie Fly. It's a male, but I'll work with it. It's fine. Hey, if I can't have Jigglypuff in this game, I can at least have... Ribombee. Anyway, moving on. The cartridge was black. The circle bit at the top where it normally says Game Boy, that was not there. It was just completely blank. Also, Miltank could actually provide useful. So I'm going to get it. So that was a big giveaway. But the game played like normal, but with a few slight alterations. For starters, it was roughly translated because the official English version of the game wasn't out yet. So, There were quite a few differences to this version. Number one, every Pokemon, no matter what it was, had 5 letters to its name. I think maybe it might have had it. No, it was definitely 5. I just remembered. Okay, EXP, fine. Yay. Every Pokemon in the first gen, it was like Pikac. So it was Pikac, because it was only 5 letters. What else? Rattata was Ratta, so it was just Ratta. That was one thing different from it. By the way, if anybody out there, from what I'm describing from this bootleg, if anyone can find a ROM of it that works with Viz Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance Viz Boy, I'll play it. I wouldn't mind going down memory lane. But this is exactly what I'm describing, right? This is what it was. All the Generation 2 Pokemon, their English names wasn't known just yet. So every Pokemon that was Generation 2 had like the spelling of their Japanese names. Steelix was a big example. He wasn't Steelix, he was Hangan. He was just Hangan. Because his name is Hangenaru in the Japanese version. So Steelix was Hangan. Typhlosion was Bakuf, because it's Bakufon. It was just stuff like that, right? It was not like... because you didn't know the official English names, so they just ran with what they had. That was another difference with it. The dialogue is completely different from the official because it's not a hard translation, and as a result, no less than 2 times, at least 2 times in the game, I don't think I can say it. I want to keep my channel family friendly, but let's just say there's an alternate word for poop, and they said it 2 times, and I'm like, whoa. And I know exactly where it happened too. The first one happened when you beat your rival for the very first time, and he says it, he's like, the other time, I believe there's a Rocket member who says it in the basement of Goldenrod City. You know, where you have to do that puzzle with the doors and the 3 levers, the 3 levers, sorry. He said it there too. When you beat the Elite Four, the girl who's from the news. By the way, I want this Paris. I really want this Paris. Paris is cool. What else? Yeah, the girl who comes in at the end when you beat the Elite Four. Normally she says, wait, I haven't finished the interview, but the girl just says, no interview? And that made me laugh. And that was actually one of the points where I was disappointed. It's like, they didn't keep that? I just thought that was funny. By the way, we got Paris, I hope. Let's see if this Pokeball does anything. Another thing that was different. I don't know why it does this. Oh, and by the way, this was also because this wasn't the official Pokemon Gold, that's another thing that was different. So, if you don't know, in the original Pokemon Gold in Japan, you can get Phanpy and Donphan in Gold, and you can get Teddiursa and Ursaring in Silver. But in the English releases, they swapped them round. So you could only get Donphan in Pokemon Silver in other countries. But because this was a bootleg of the original Japanese, then Donphan was in it, not Ursaring. So it didn't take that into account. But another thing that was different, and I don't know why it does this, and if you can explain why, then by all means, any time, and I do mean any time, that one of your opponent's Pokemon uses the move Withdraw, it would play the animation still, like that thing where it has the helmet, it ducks down and has the helmet, and then rises back up. Doesn't rise back up. It just uses Withdraw, and then it resets the game. And that means, and when I say reset, that thing that you do to soft reset, it does that every time somebody uses Withdraw. And it happened a lot of times in one specific area. And I didn't know this until it happened, but I beat Team Rocket in the basement in Mahogany Town. And it's like a big dungeon that you have to go through, right? I then went to the gym, which is the ice gym. I think his name's Price. I could be wrong. But one of the trainers there, on the left side, has a cloister, I think. Oh, was it Wartortle? I think it might have been Cloister. I mean, Wartortle too. But I think it might have been Cloister. It was one of the cool borders that is there, right? So if you played the game, you already know. I'm sure... Oh, wait, why am I not going down? Is there something in the way? Oh, whatever. Fine. So, okay. Getting back to the point. When I played that game, I beat the Team Rocket. I defeated them, and I freed the electrodes that you're supposed to free. And then I went to the gym, and then I fought one of the trainers there on the left side. And they used a cloister, and then he used Withdraw, and because I hadn't saved at that point, then it just reset the game and I had to do it all over again. And then I made the same mistake again because I didn't even know that was happening. It took me 2 times. And then I was like, wait, why is it doing this? And then I noticed, wait, it only happens when he uses Withdraw. So then, when I finally realized, after doing it twice, I had to save before going into the gym and fight the trainer. And then basically fight him and pray he doesn't use Withdraw ever. Like, I could try and OTK him, and I'm like, please don't use Withdraw. I only need to attack one more time and it's done. So that was funny. I don't know why it happens. Please, if anybody has any idea what bootleg I'm talking about, and if that bootleg still exists, if it exists in ROM form, I will play it. I don't mind. That'd be funny. By the way, I wonder... Oh, okay, I can get 4 times the grass. I think that's about it. I think everything else was pretty much the same all throughout. I don't think there was much differences. And I played that game a lot, by the way. Oh, I think... Or did they change it after that point? Because I distinctively remember Jinx being differently coloured. And if you know anything about Jinx, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But since it was a Japanese bootleg, I don't think they would have changed the colours by then. So it would have made sense for it to just be like that. By the way, I caught a Paris and I don't have room in my party, so I'm going to have to go back, which is unfortunate. What else was different? Because that was the main thing about it. Like, I played it, and... Oh, yeah. We did actually try to link it with an official copy. And my friend... I remember my friend immediately switching it off because he didn't like it. I think I had a Hypno on my team. From his point of view, I did not have a Hypno at that point. But my friend didn't want to risk it at that point because he's like, I mean, it technically worked. It connected. But I don't think it truly did its job is the problem. Oh, I have honey. Oh wait, I need to be here, don't I? Thing is, everything's cramped right now. Oh, what else? Oh, but those are the main differences I remember. It was fun, and I don't know if Mum and Dad still have it, but there is footage of me playing that. We went on like there was like a yacht, and like people were, I was with my mum and dad obviously, and I was with like other people, and it was like an explorer kind of thing. So we were all on it. Some of them were sunbathing, some of them were like playing on this, some of them were like scuba diving. I did some of that too, but I was also a little kid. There is footage of me, if they still have it, I hope they still have it. But we were in Forteventura, and it was just me playing on my Game Boy. Like, you can see me in the background. The woman's like telling everyone like what the rules are and how to have fun and all that. There is footage of me not even listening, playing on my Game Boy Color, playing the game, and I remember exactly what I was doing there. I remember I was in Ilex Forest trying to headbutt the trees, trying to get a Pineco. I remember that. And like, you won't see it because obviously the camera's like facing me and it's just me with the cartridge in the Game Boy. But I remember I was doing that. That was the thing I remember most. And yeah, like there's even that one part in that where the camera like pans across to have a look at all the people that are there. And by the way, this wasn't a thing my dad recorded either. I think this was like a DVD that you could like purchase from them, because they had like a cameraman on board, and you can like, they would like edit it all in like a fancy DVD kind of thing. Or maybe it was a VHS. I don't know. It wouldn't be surprised it was that long ago. Oh my my Arceus. If my mum and dad still have that, I'll be so happy. I'll put it online. I'll blur out everyone's faces, I swear. If I can find it, I probably won't find it in time for this video to go up, but if I can find it, I'll post it somewhere in this series specifically. I can I want to show you exactly what I look like. I can't even remember. I might have been a teenager at that point. But, oh, memories. Oh, if they still have it, I'll be happy. I doubt they will, because it's been so long. But it was all I did that entire holiday. I was just excited to show everyone, saying, look, I got Pokemon Gold. And to be fair, everyone was like, wow, we got Pokemon Gold. But at the same time, it's like, that's a fake. It was still fun. I played that cartridge to death. And yes, you know what? I'm like, it would have to have it, wouldn't it? That battery that ran out, that made it so that you couldn't save your game. I don't know. By the way, something else that happened, because it was fake, I sold it to a friend of mine, who probably still has it, by the way. It'll probably be in pieces, but he probably still has the thing. But my friend bought it off me, and he made a deal with me. It's like, okay, I'm gonna keep giving you money until you have enough money to buy the official Pokemon Gold, which I did. And he was like, I want it so I can take it apart and see what's inside. Because he's a tech guy, by the way. He's the kind of person that would like fix your PCs and like take it apart and like add like new drives and stuff like that. He's that kind of person. So he just wanted to take it apart and look at it. Because it was bootlegged, it wouldn't have mattered. I wonder if he still has it. Like, more so than the holiday DVD, I wonder if my friend actually has it still. I would love to know. You know who you are. Please let me know if you still have it. At the very least, even if you don't give it back, I don't mind. I just want a picture of it, of where it is now. And maybe if you haven't taken apart too much, maybe I'll play a little bit of it to show you what it was like. Because that was funny. And again, if anyone has a ROM of it, I'll play it. It will not be any different from any other ROM other than it's bootlegged. By the way, there's so many encounters, come on. So, that's my story, anyway. If I've told this story before, I'm sorry. But then again, just treat it as a little treat. That's what Gen 2... This is the reason why I'm so nostalgic for Gen 2, because I've played that game more so than any of the first-gen games. And I like those games too, don't get me wrong. But let's face it, I remember Pokemon mostly for that, because I did play it. It played just fine otherwise. I still had the... Oh wait, you know, I think some of the sounds were messed up. The new Barktown theme was like was like messed up somehow, so it sounded a little sinister. Which I think the official game's pretty much fixed. Oh, but I'm trying to think now. What? How? It's got me thinking now. It's like, do they still have it? Can I show it off? It's really bugging me now, but I swear, I don't know how long this series is going to go on for. Maybe it'll be just a couple episodes. But if this goes on longer, like just saying this now, if this series goes on for any longer, I'll actually go through everything and be like, okay, let's see if this is a thing. Let's see if I can uncover all of this, because it'd be funny. Okay, Charmander learns smoke screen. Right, is it just that the Pokemon that fight get the XP? Because I kind of want Chikorita to evolve. Incidentally, we're here. Oh, and of course there's another encounter! Okay, great. That was annoying, but at least Chikorita got 2 more levels. Anyway, this is the Girafarig. I did catch it early on, so... Oh, it's holding something? Psi Energy. Thank you. Not only do I have Girafarig now... Because, yeah, I did... Alright, now I'm riding a Girafarig. Yay! Because, yeah, I didn't record it, but I did catch it. And it ended up here because I forgot that if you go to bed, then it counts as a safe place. But hey, I've got Girafarig now. I actually don't mind. Again, I'm very nostalgic for Gen 2, and oh my, was I so excited that he got an evolution. So excited. I have not... Funny enough, I've not actually played Scarlet and Violet as much as you think. Because I do need to. I haven't even played the Teal Mask DLC yet. And there's a reason for that, actually. It's because I'm doing a couple of breeding projects right now, and I feel like doing them now as opposed to later might be my best bet. So, let me just get in here. I'm gonna sleep, just so I can recover everyone's health. Because, yeah, if you're wondering, I do buy almost every main series game. I've not played Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl yet, and I feel like they're too safe of a remake for me to even bother. But Scarlet and Violet I have played twice, actually, because I got Violet and then Scarlet. But I haven't actually been playing much of it recently. And it's because I'm currently... Actually, I've got it right here. I'm playing Pokemon Ultra Sun because I'm hatching Scatterbug eggs. Because I'm aiming for every single Scatterbug in every single Pokeball type. And I only have repeat to do unless I want to do Great Ball and Ultra Ball. But I've been breeding a lot and I want to put them up because Pokemon Bank is not going to be available for very long, and that's really disappointing because that's going to make my life a lot harder. I'm also shiny hunting for a shiny Celebi on Pokemon Crystal, so I want to get that done before they permanently close down Pokemon Bank. So that's why I haven't been playing Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. I do want to, though. I do want a shiny Low-Kicks eventually. By the way, I'm going to save here. And I'm also back home. It's going to take me a while. It is sad to see all of my bug Pokemon kind of cramped in there. At least they're happy. See, Caterpie's holding something. Silky Thread, not a problem. Wingull, I actually do need your feathers. What about you? You're both. Funny enough, you're the one that's uncomfortable. Alright. Honey? More Silky Thread. What about you? Poison Barb. Fair enough. Oh, what about you? What about you, Cutie Fly? More honey? Fair enough. Fair enough. Some is better than none. Alright, what to do? I still want... One of my aims is to evolve Chikorita. And you know what? I should really nickname my Pokemon too. I have a feeling that this is going to be my team. I actually do have a Chikorita in another game, and I call that Chikorita Brachio. As in Brachiosaurus, because it's a sauropod. That's why I like it so much. I'll nickname everyone else. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for listening to my story. I'll have all of these nicknames... Oh, wait, hang on. Just realised. Does the Pecha Berry by any chance? No, poison. But anyway, this is TomoGotchi, signing out. Click, click. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and hit the bell.